T.I. pulled up on Charleston White. Next thing you know, Buddy come from out the side, which I think that was his security guard.
What's going on, man? Partner, who you play with? Who you play with? Huh? I don't play with anybody. As long as they good. You say, got too many people on payroll, too many people depending on me to pay them. I'll tell you something. I will call. Bruh, for real, man, I'm gonna do a lot of doing.
But he came out, he checked him. He instantly, what you like, keep my son's name out your mouth. He went in on him. And here go the video right here. Here go the full video, y'all. He said something about his shorty, man. You ain't finna let nobody say nothing about your shorty. Like at the end of the day, we already know at the for the simple fact that Tootie Raw, he not playing no games. And we got the trolls in the building. We got all the trolls in the building, man. Hey, like I said, this is a revolving door, and you have to understand that it's people sitting back looking at them like
literally like the next day, Kevin Gates, he ended up reaching out to Charleston White through somebody that knew.
So you got to understand, by him reaching out to Charleston White, that goes to show that this is something that we all can really take notes on, man. And it really puts Boosie at fault. You feel me? Because Boosie should have never pulled up, man. By Boosie even pulling up, he just digging the hole deeper and deeper. Like, y'all really got to pay attention to that, man, because this is something that we all know for a fact that everybody sit back, got an opinion.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah, Boosie said him and T.I. got a show coming soon.
Boosie tried to do the show in Chicago, but they canceled it.
Yeah, they canceled it. But he's got something coming up. He got 2 things coming up. So
yeah, and you know for a fact Charleston White gonna be there, boy.
I'm sure.
Boy, the way they just pulled up on Charleston White, it's over with, y'all. So I want y'all to really be mindful and take heed to what's going on. Like, we really hit the like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe.
Yeah.
On phone now, subscribe, because this major, man.
Yeah,
this crazy. Going. Hey, this something that Charleston White gonna have to really regret, man.
The kids are completely. Some of the kids are completely out of control, and you can't let your son go at a grown ass man. I mean, I don't know how old Charleston White is, but he's definitely old enough to be their father or beyond. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
you can't do that.
He was out of line by even saying anything. Responded. It wasn't his business. Because he not your age. But at the same time, as a grown man, I want to let y'all know Shorty was out of line.
Right.
Shorty tweaked.
Yeah.
King and Tootie should have shut their mouth.
Yeah.
And not said nothing.
Yeah.
And that's what they saying.
Parent, your father's own drama.
This is what they saying. That Charleston White said, which like at the end of the day, we know for a fact T.I. other son, he responded. He instantly like, don't be talking about my brother. We got people behind us.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because at the end of the day, they just let them talk completely reckless. Charleston White needs to definitely find out his role in society, because what he's doing right now, it's like he's in between the worlds. Like, he's in between. And
this really and everybody said, where's Major? You feel me?
Right. This is T.I.'s
He
son
already,
King.
he responded.
Yeah.
Like, people know this, man. And it's like sad. We already know for a fact what happened, man. And people sitting there saying Charleston White only pulled up because they tested him. When they tested him, it was over with, man. You got to really pay attention to that. And Boosie said he wasn't going. Boosie said he wasn't going from the beginning. Like, y'all really got to understand, man. This something that ain't nobody think that Charleston White was going to realize, open his mouth and say something out of pocket. But at the same time, nobody knew that T.I.'s son was going to instantly run up and try to say anything to Charleston White about what happened. You can't.
Yeah, they never expected that. And the way that they're talking about it, like, they're not even addressing each other individually. They're going to the internet, posting this stuff and like that.
Tripping.
Like
and
keyboard, behind the keyboards.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, by them pulling up on Charleston White, it changed the whole game because they know his every whereabouts. And you gotta understand, people around him dropping locations, man.
Right.
This is something that we all could take notes on. In the past, how many people we know got the locations dropped on them?
I mean,
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, you really gotta pay attention to this. And Boosie walking around real loud. Look at Boosie. Look at him. I know y'all see him. He looking for him. Y'all gotta pay attention to it. Boosie knew exactly where he was finna be at. He walking around looking for him with jewelry on. So he don't even care about none that happened. If a link break or anything, T.I. pulling right up. Y'all gotta look at this, man. These, like, they sons was out of line, but at the same time, it escalated to some that they didn't think it was going to escalate. Because they got the right to say whatever they want to say.
Fast, like fire at this point right now.
They got the right to say whatever they want to say, though.
And there's more and more. And the kids are just talking completely reckless. It's like, it's funny.
Yeah. But ain't got the brain power to go do it on their own. Everybody got an opinion. Like, real talk. Even some of the people that's in the comments, they got opinions. People just so slow. You feel me? It don't matter though. Like, real talk. Like, people don't want to make them a page, man, and talk about it, man. You got to make a page to talk about it. Stop being dumb. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that it's a lot of people who sit back and look at all them. Like, it could have easily been avoided. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more breaking details on T.I. and Boosie. Man, they said that T.I. and Boosie clicked up, y'all. They said that T.I. just instantly pulled right up on Boosie. Boosie met him at the front door. Y'all got to really look at this, man, because once T.I. pulled up, y'all got to look at the fact that he protecting Boosie. Like, I don't blame him for even doing what he did. But you got to understand, man, they making Charleston White check in, y'all. And if you really pay attention to it, he out of line, as what they say. He out of line for even going at somebody who younger than him. You can't go at nobody shorty. Like, y'all got to really pay attention to it. And y'all got to look at the fact he can't come to Louisiana. Charleston White can't come to Atlanta. They banned him from everywhere. Y'all gotta really pay attention to what's going on, man. T.I. is from Atlanta. Boosie is in Atlanta. And Boosie is from Louisiana. Y'all got to really look at what's really going on. And this something that we all could take notes on, take heed to, because by them even teaming up on him, he was out of line when he said he was going to either send him up or send him to the feds. You got to understand, man. You never tell another man you going to get his son booked. You will never do that. You can't. At the end of the day, we know for a fact you can't do that. Rule number one. No telling on the guys. We all know this. And the DA and the feds, they looking at it like, man, Charleston White keep calling us.
I mean, it's crazy because it initially started with Charleston White talking about Boosie and gonna get picked up or whatever. And then all of a sudden, Tootie and King, T.I.'s son King, started like responding back, responding through the internet to each other and saying like, run, come up, we'll get you, whatever. And then somewhere along the line, they found, I guess they were in West Dallas, and Charleston White bumped into King and Tootie, and they somewhere along the line
they got into
had a piece with them. So it sounds like Charleston White called the 5-0 and they came and he was like in the video, like, oh, thank you, Mr. Police. I mean,
it really led him to the fact where he really was put in an uncomfortable position because now Charleston White can't go nowhere.
Right.
Because They put them people on you, boy.
T.I. stamped
You better
it.
fall back, boy. They already put the people on you, so you can't really say too much or even do too much. You have to send somebody out to go to the store for you, man. Just because you tweaking, man.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the last thing that anybody wants to do, obviously. But like they just keep. It's a cycle of stuff that they keep going back and forth between all of them. It's like they be throwing out, old man Charleston White, all this stuff about him, and then he throws back about responding to like the kids as kids, and then also responding to T.I.
And this real life goes to show that everybody is real life taking sides. So what they gonna keep doing? They gonna keep taking sides? Do y'all think that they right for taking sides, man? Because they said that T.I.'s son not wrong. The information, man, breaking news. The information just came out, y'all. They said that T.I.'s son, real live, like they taking his side. So do y'all think that's right? Do y'all think they capping?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because the what's the name them?
Right.
They instantly came at
right.
T.I. and T.I. looked at like, hold on.
Right, but
they instantly pulled right up on him like, hold on.
Yeah.
And they said they gonna be
what they do.
Right. T.I. said pull up on me. He said come out here. We'll see you if you want to leave.
I told y'all
you'll be the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said just pull up.
Yeah, he said you shouldn't have never went at his kids, but at the same time, his kids was out of line.
The kids were completely out of line.
Why would they even jump in grown folks' business? At the end of the day, we all know for a fact if you raise it, people sit there and look at you for being the person who talk out. They gonna tell you, man, keep your son in line, man.
Yep, and that's the thing. They be talking a whole lot of stuff. Once you put it out there, you put it out there.
It's over with when you put it out there, and you got to really be mindful of what's really going on. This is something that is going to affect all of them. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that people sit back and take sides all day. I see it happen every day on the block, boy. Like real talk, man. People sit back and look at it like, okay, I'm riding with Food because he got more money than him, or I'm riding with Buddy because I've been rocking with him longer. Like real life, everybody know this, man. Like people sit back and look at it, man, when we know for a fact they messed up. They should have never been running their mouth, man. When they went to running their mouth, it was over with for them. We know that he out here. Y'all got to really pay attention to that, man.
Because something can't be doing that.
You can't be talking stuff about nobody's kids, too. And if you really pay attention to it, the way that they approached the situation, it was untimely. Like when y'all really look at it, man, like they said they feel that Charleston White should have approached the parents like without the disrespect. Because when you sit there and instantly go in on one of the family members, you real life gotta be cautious because they're gonna instantly come right back at you. We all know for a fact that T.I.'s son King not going. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that this is a revolving door.
Right. You can't like your kid break other people's windows, and then when they want to beat them up, you step up as a dad. It's too late. Like you gotta do it ahead, and it's not easy. But at the same time,
don't nobody want Duke to have no association with somebody who sent them up. But unfortunately, they already came out. The feds here, y'all. They said what happened, boy.
Yeah, the violence is gonna stop, though. I mean, at what point is it gonna end? It just continues. It's never gonna fix anything.
It's not. And when you pay attention to it, we know for a fact that it's caught Boosie, boy. They caught Boosie already. It's over with for Boosie. He not arrested. They caught Boosie. Them boys, boy, they said them GDs rolled right up on him. You have to understand, boy. You know how deeply Duke was connected
Nobody wanted to see Duke go out like that, boy. They sat there and watched. And there's a lot of people sitting back looking, trying to figure out why would Duke go through that? Why would Duke even get put in the mix? You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the reason that they said Duke got put in the mix because he had the
second bag. He had the second bag that they wanted, which was the new pieces and the jewelry that wasn't like seen by anybody. You know, the exclusive.
Yeah. So this goes to show y'all, y'all really gotta pay attention to what's going on, man.
Yeah.
We got the scoop now. So if you're new to the channel, you gotta hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. We letting everybody know, man, like they already done took down 4 people. When I say they took them down, boy, they said that Boosie selling the car for lawyer money. They said that 3 days before he even started selling it.
Yeah, that's been going on.
Because if you really pay attention to it, Boosie was the main one who told them he don't want nobody even driving his cars because he got some plan. This right after the Duke situation happened.
I mean, it's a liability too. You
Yeah.
know, especially after what happened.
Yeah, so this goes to show like a lot of people know for a fact that the cars that was sold, that was Boosie cars, and Boosie know for a fact that this is something that we all really looked at as if like Boosie knew he should have never did that.
Yeah.
He knew he should have never went down that route. He knew he should have never left Duke there by himself. And if you're new to the channel, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Like a lot of breaking news coming out right now, y'all.
Yeah.
This is something that we all can take notes on, man, and take heed to, because a lot of people sit back and look at it from a whole different perspective when we all know that this is a revolving door, man. And we know for a fact that this is something we all can take heed to, man. You have to take notes on this, man, because what they saying is it's a lot of people involved in this, man. And they want a lot of people to realize, get themselves like together and prepared and ready for what's going on. Like they said that Boosie was the one waiting in the car for Dude to walk past. You feel me? Yeah. Once Dude walked past, it was over with.
I mean, why was he there? To make sure that it went down?
Yeah, because they said that he realized he didn't know. They said Boosie didn't know that they was gonna take everything, but then he went right on Vlad and said they ain't take nothing.
Right, and I mean, he was the reason why he went there to begin with. He's the one, he invited him down there in the first place.
Yes, the only reason he invited Duke out there is for 2 reasons. For him to get everything that he had, and for him to basically say he took some from Chicago.
The most important decisions in life are who you connect with and who you don't. With Truth Finder.
And this goes to show you can't do that. They would have never tried to still do the same thing. Keep on saying Boosie was the one who picked him up from the airport. He did not catch an Uber. While they tried to act like he caught an Uber, no. He picked him up in a white and a black GMC. Y'all see it. Y'all got to look at this, man. This could be anybody. And I know people sitting there like, it's only a few people ran for Duke. No, everybody ran for Duke. It's just a lot of people, they was sitting back looking like Boosie mad because they ain't ran for him. They not ran for Boosie because they said that the investigators, they sent the forensics out and they did what they did. Y'all got to look at that, man. The stuff that they uncovered, it shows Duke, the jeweler association with Boosie.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna find a lot of information. You know, there's a lot of people that were involved.
Yeah. There was a lot of people involved, and they say the people that was involved was the main ones.
Time will tell, though. You know, it's unfortunate that that's the way he had to go. It's, you know, it's sad.
Yeah. It's kind of really sad because you can't send nobody up in front of 10 people. What I tell y'all, when y'all do something, do it by yourself, because they did what they did in front of all them people, and them people sit there and don't want to have to come to court. So Jay Prince Jr. sitting there telling Boosie, like, man, why you ain't telling him to be quiet about, you feel me, when he do what he do? Tell you should told him be quiet, man. I ain't put half on this man for no reason.
Yeah.
Throw them L's up if you rocking with Chicago, boy. Like, real talk, man. Duke was the same person who put them on with the jury connect. You got to understand, Duke wasn't the only ones with the jury. Duke wasn't the only one with the jury. I told y'all. You see the baguettes? I keep telling y'all, boy, look at the baguettes, man. The baguettes. Boosie tried to hide it because he ain't got the pendant on there. The pendant, if he would have had Duke pendant on there, they would have instantly came and snatched them up. We know for a fact there's people who sit back and be mad because don't nobody want this to go on.
No.